Hi, I'm Chef Raphael and welcome to today's episode. Today's a delicious one. I'm showing you how to make a pasta and mincemeat bake. The pasta I'm using today is tortiglione from Barilla. So welcome to the show, and make sure you subscribe if you are new, if you have not subscribed yet, and hit the bell button so that you're notified whenever I have a new recipe out. Today's recipes, the ingredients are, I'll start with the pasta. The pasta I'm using today is tortiglione. You can use any other type of pasta, and remember when you're making pasta, check on the cooking time. This one says 12 minutes. How you cook pasta is in boiling water that has salt. Even on this pack, it actually has the instruction on the side, so in case you forget, you can always look at it there. So this will cook. So while the pasta is cooking, the rest of the ingredients I have an onion, a bell pepper, and some carrots. Mincemeat. This is actually a blend of cheese. I have cheddar, mozzarella, and Gouda, but you can just use even mozzarella, even one of the cheese, especially just mozzarella, that will be fine. For the mincemeat, because I want it to have some sauce, I'm using the basilico tomato sauce. Basically, it's tomato and basil sauce. The reason why I'm actually using this because the flavor that you get from a canned tomato sauce is different from when you're making your own tomato sauce. The tomatoes that have been used are actually the Italian tomatoes, which the flavor is actually the best. But if you can't get it, you can use normal tomatoes. But right now I also want to add the vegetable aspect of this dish. So the trick whenever you're cooking is start when the pan is hot, when you're adding the oil. Once the onion and carrot starts browning, add the mincemeat. I'm going to add the peppers as well right now and stir to make sure that the meat doesn't have lumps. So I'll also increase the heat so that the meat starts browning and cooking. What we want is the meat to start browning and drying off and coming cooked. And it's basically cooked when the pink color is gone. At this point, I'll add some black pepper and a little bit of salt. Now, I'm saying a little bit of salt because remember the basilico sauce already is seasoned. Now, I'm going to add the sauce. The sauce is a little bit chunky. Again, if you don't have the basilico sauce, you can add the blended tomato. So use the water from the pasta. It adds some flavor to the meat. So you want it a little bit saucy. And remember the sauciness, you're getting it from the pasta. So that is ready now. Now what is next is assembling the whole dish, the pasta and the mincemeat into a glass oven-proof dish ready for baking. If you want to serve this separately, you can actually do that. Just serve the pasta on the side and the meat maybe on top or on the side. All you need to do is for the pasta is to add a little bit of olive oil or oil on top, and then it will be nice and delicious. So I'm adding that much, and then now I'm adding the mincemeat, and basically just mix enough to fit the amount of pasta that you have. Just make sure that all the pasta is covered with the meat. Now at this point maybe I'd add the mixed cheese. Remember when I started I said it has mozzarella, Gouda and cheddar, but I would say the best one is the mozzarella because it actually cooks nicer. The other one will add some flavor. So let's see how it looks when it's ready. So the meal is ready. It took about 15 minutes. Smells really delicious. You just need to wait for the cheese to melt. You don't want to overbake it because what will happen is that especially the pasta that is sticking out will actually dry out and you don't want that. This is perfect. You can see the carrots, the peppers, no, the vegetables inside, so that makes it complete in terms of a meal. And there you have it. It's slightly crunchy, so that makes it different. To finish it off, a generous amount of Parmesan cheese, like that. It's optional, but just Parmesan cheese just makes all pasta dishes extra lovely. I hope you've learned something new. Today's recipe, again, is brought to you by Barilla. And let me know in the comment section how yours turns out. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. And remember also to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Until next time.